great performance out of the Phillies tonight as they defeat the Miami Marlins 9-3, your final score. As they will not be finishing under 500 this year as they get their 81st win of the season. If they sweep out the Miami Marlins tomorrow and get their 82nd win of the season, that would be the first time they finish a game over 500 since 2011. This is the first time that they finished 500 since 2012. So overall, very, very nice performance out of the Phillies tonight. You get 3 home runs from Hernandez, Franco, and Harper. Now, overall, I'm very, very pleased with this performance. Harper getting his 35th of the season, which is very, very nice to see. His second most in his career, 42 home runs in 15, 35 this year, 34 last year. So it's nice to see him surpass his number from last year. So little did we know that in the All-Star break, we were all thinking like, oh, he's not getting anywhere close to that. Well, little did we know that he would. He would. So I believe that's probably his last one of the season. Very, very solid season for Bryce Harper. He sits at a 259 average. We have a lot to talk about in this one. We have some Gabe Kapler news. We have a lot of news to cover. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. Now, this is game 161. We have one final game tomorrow. That is it. So very, very nice performance out of the Phillies tonight as they win the series as they go for the sweep tomorrow. Cesar Hernandez homers to left, his 14th of the season. It's 1-0 Phillies. Then Franco homers to left, 2-run shot, 399 feet. It's now 3-0 Phillies. Hazley singles to left. Hoskins scored on a throwing error from Dean, and Rodriguez scored, and it's now 5-0 Phillies. Grulin double to deep left center. Hazley scored, and it's now 6-0 Phillies. Starlin Castro single to left. Bertie scored. It's now 6-1. Then Bryce Harper hit a 3-run home run RBI, number 112, 113, and 114, 357 feet, 35 home runs on the year. 9-1 Phillies. Top of the 8th inning, Neil Walker hits a 2-run home run and to right field, 361 feet. It's now 9-3. And that's your ball game. 9-3 final score. Phillies win. They get the series win for the first time against Miami since April. Cesar Hernandez, 1 for 4, 1 run scored, 1 RBI, 1 walk. Phil Gosselin, 1 for 5, 1 run scored. Bryce Harper, 1 for 4, 1 run scored, 3 RBI. Rhys Hoskins, average drops to 226. 1 run scored, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Sean Rodriguez heard a ton of boos, 1 for 2, 2 runs scored. I think it's ridiculous he's still getting booed. 2 walks. He's been walking a lot the past couple of games. Michael Franco, 2 for 4, 1 run scored, 2 RBIs. Adam Hazley, 3 for 4, 1 run scored, 2 RBIs. Grulin, 1 for 4 with 1 RBI, and Zach Eflin, 0 for 3, 1 run scored, and a strikeout. And Nick Pivetta got an at-bat, and he drew a walk. Zach Eflin, great way to end off your season. 7 2/3, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Nick Pivetta, an inning and a third, 1 hit, 1 walks, 2 strikeouts. Zach Eflin. I'm going to give it to him. I think he deserved it. He pitched great. He really did. And you know what? He started off good this season. He went through a horrible stretch in the summer, and he really, really picked it up in the later months of August and following into September. So, you know what? I'm proud of Eflin. 10-13 on the year, 4.13 ERA. That's as the season ends. Decent. And he's pitched far better than Nick Pivetta and Vin Velasquez and Cole Irvin. Like out of those guys, he's pitched the best. So, you know what? Good job, Zach Eflin. You had a nice season. Obviously, you weren't really that consistent, but hey, you had a nice season. So overall, a good performance out of the Phillies tonight. We need Harper to get another walk. He sits at 99 walks. We need him to get to 100. As I said, that's going to drive me crazy if he does not do it. I think he will. 259 average for Bryce Harper. He needs to hit, over 260. That way, like the fans could say, "Oh, he's a 260 hitter." If he hits over 260, then they can't say that. So we need him to hit over 260. We need Hoskins to hit another home run to get it to 30. So there's a lot of things I'm really wanting to happen tomorrow. So tomorrow's the final game of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Game 162, 3 or 5. It's going to be a weird video tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a signing off for the 2019 season. Obviously, I'm still going to be making videos, but it's going to be the final Phillies game recap. It's going to be very strange. We're going to do some some final goodbye stuff. It's gonna be really really weird. But it's all part of the ebbs and the changes that we go through in the season. I'm gonna get into that tomorrow. I'll make like a thank you at the end of the season when everything's finished. I'm gonna make I already made like a summer recap video like a month ago, but I'm gonna make like a thank you 2019 video. So that's what you're gonna see out of that. Ben Davis looked very, very foolish. He said that if Eflin could throw his, two-seam fastball all night, then he'd get a pop up to right field every single time. The next batter up, Jorge Foul, hits a bomb to right center field. Harper was able to track it down, but Ben Davis was absolute silent. So he's like, "Oh, they're just gonna hit a pop up every single time." How far smokes one, even though it was out. Harper still caught it, but it made Ben Davis look a little bit foolish on that. But anyway, Alfaro did double tonight, his 14th of the season. But overall, I think we played a very good game. Harper, 15th stolen base of the season, also as well. So I think overall, it was a good performance out of the Phillies. They go for the sweep tomorrow. Let's get our revenge. Let's get our revenge on this Miami Marlins team. They had our number all season long. Let's give it to them. Let's just give it to them. Give it to them. I would love to see it. Now, I'm going to talk about some news. There's been stop the presses, ladies and gentlemen, because the Philadelphia Phillies manager, according to Jon Heyman, is going to be relieved from his duties as manager at the end of the season. Now, we don't know how true that is. That's not fact, but that's what they're hearing. We heard it from Jon Heyman. We heard it from a couple people, like some those type of people. So, those guys are not. I've seen Jon Heyman kind of talk out of his ass sometimes, but Jon Heyman, he's still one of the bigger. He's verified. He doesn't just make stuff up. We're not going to talk about last winter. That was a joke. He really humiliated himself last winter. But anyway, he wouldn't just make that up. So he's clearly hearing that somewhere, and I agree with him. I think he's done. Gabe Kapler's done. Theo Epstein and Joe Madden had a meeting tonight after the Cubs game, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they fire Madden. That way we could get him. I really, really like Joe Madden. I just want him to get fired so we can get him. If he's not going to come here, I'd like him to stay in Chicago. But overall, I think I'm very, very pleased with this performance out of the Phillies tonight. 9-3 your final score. I'm happy about it. But going back to this Kapler thing, I think it's the right thing to do. I think that this should have been done last year. I don't know why. I guess you could justify him, giving the organization giving Kapler a second chance. I think he's got a second chance and he blew it. So mismanagement, not doing the bullpen. He just didn't manage the bullpen well enough. So it's time to say goodbye. I don't know what else to tell you. I can't say it in a way. It's time to say la vie to Gabe Kapler. He is done. So tomorrow's going to be the final game that he will manage. Now that is not, that's not definite. And Matt Klentak, John Middleton, Andy McPhail, they've not come out and said, "Oh, that's that's definite. That's definitely true." Like they did in 2017 with Pete Mackanin. They have not come out and definitely said that Gabe Kapler's done. It's just we're hearing some rumors, from some well-placed sources, some Jon Heymans and things like that. But it's not it's not definite, right? So we can't call it confirmed, Gabe Kapler, it's not definite. So we can't really confirm. But overall, a very good performance. Going back to this game, I like what I see. The Phillies, outscored Marlins 9-3. They look very good. They hit it up. They teed off with their pitching. Smith got the loss. He's now 10-11 on the year. He went 3 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them were earned, 4 walks, 1 strikeout. Zach Eflin got the win 10-13 on the year. So the Phillies kind of smoked the Marlins in this one. First series win against them since April. And they won the series. So that's good. That's good. You didn't lose the series to the Marlins, which is nice to see. Sweep them tomorrow. Sweep them out of your home stadium like they went in our home stadium and swept us out. So let's do it to them. Let's get some revenge. Obviously, we're not doing it in Miami, but we're doing it at home. So that's what I like to see. So Gabe Kapler will be dismissed from his duties as manager after tomorrow's ball game. So tomorrow, make sure you soak in the moment, guys, because tomorrow will be the last time you will see Gabe Kapler, hopefully, with his Oakley sunglasses on, looking out at the field with the players. So that'll be the last time you will see Gabe Kapler doing that. So some notables: Bryce Harper, Phillies hottest player of the game, 35 home runs, 114 RBIs, 99 walks, 36 doubles, 259 batting average, which isn't great. He needs to get higher next year. I need him to hit 260. I really would like to see him do that. Overall, very, very good performance. I need Harper to draw a walk tomorrow to get you 100 on the season. And it's just hard to believe that he has more home runs than he did last year. Remember, at the All-Star regular series, he's hitting 220 with which is terrible average, but he led the National League in home runs or something. And we was he's going to set for a career high in home runs. Well, it turns out that he had a better home run season this year than he did last year. So, and I think that was expected. So it's second most home runs he's ever had in his career. 2019 when he hit 35. So that is it. So that's it. So before this season, it was 34 of last year. So I'm glad that he hit one more to get the 35. I think that's a respectable number. Keep in mind, Anthony Rendon and Juan Soto both have 34. So if Harper was on you have to factor in how the distance of the home runs and stuff. But technically, obviously Harper's ahead of them right now. So, but I still think that they're having Juan Soto and obviously Anthony Rendon are having better seasons. But again, I really could thank everybody for watching these videos. Make sure you all turn in tomorrow. It's going to be, kind of a sad video. I know it's going to be a happy video, but it's going to be wow, the season's over. It's going to be weird, right? It's going to be a good video tomorrow, so make sure you all tune in. I'm going to miss chilling with you guys. I'm going to miss hanging out with you guys and talking to you. I really am. I really enjoyed it, and it's been a fun ride. But even more to come next year, guys. This is just the beginning. The 2019 season for me, I think, was one of those things that I could build off of. I think next year, I'm planning on having more in-game, clips in the game. I'm planning on getting a better microphone. Planning on editing my videos. I'm planning on, getting better camera quality, of course. I'm planning on having a guest scheduled for, 5 teams. There's obviously, 4 other teams in our division. I'm planning on getting a Braves guy I could rely on, a Nats guy I could rely on, the Mets guy I can rely on, and maybe even Marlins guy if I could find one. I already know a Nats guy I can rely on, Attitude Nation and everything. Nats, there's 2 guys. And it can't just be one person. The Mets, I'll find someone for that. And, Braves, I've friendly with some of the Braves people. And I don't really know much about Marlins community. So if you guys know any about that, let me know. I don't really follow any Marlins stuff. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on that notification bell if you have not yet. Please tell your friends about these videos. And I will see you later. Check out the social media link in the description below. Attitude Nation, join the video cast today. Go check that out as well. Guys, 3:05, the first pitch to finale game tomorrow. As we're going to try to go sweep out this Miami Marlins team. Alcantara, 5-14 with a 3.95 ERA, going against Parker, 3-2 with a 4.18 ERA. He last pitched in Washington in the first game of that doubleheader on Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Luke, and I will talk to you all later. See you tomorrow, guys.